I know what you're gonna say. I finally cut my hair and I'm very happy with this. Wow. Hiya. I'm Patrick and welcome you to the Artisan channel. Today is the last episode of the introduction part of the course. In all previous tutorials, we were talked about every aspect of pattern cutting that it's needed to know before starting drafting of the first patterns. That means that from the next episode, we're going to make first sloper for women's bodies. Wow. But in today's chapter, I'm going to tell you about fabrics types and notions. Firstly, let's find out about fabrics. We all know that fabrics are the physical materials we use to create garments. The fabrics are divided into types. To make it easier to understand, I want to sort them starting from construction point of view. First one are woven fabrics. They are made in a way where vertical and horizontal yarns interlace to form a woven structure. These types of fabrics are great for sewing beginners because they are crisper and they hold in place. Second type of fabrics is knitted fabric, where yarns create interlocking loops to form a knitted fabric. Knit fabric makes comfy clothes to wear, but being stretchy makes it a bit tricky to sew. Then all the above fabrics can be again divided into natural fabrics and synthetic ones. We can also have a mixture of both with a different ratio of fibers used. Natural fabrics is made of natural fibers existing in our environment and come from both plants or animals. The synthetic fabrics are man-made fibers which are developed in laboratories. Now I want to tell you about basic fabrics used in fashion. I can tell you that this is only a little example of the existing fabrics, and the number of actual fabrics is not specified due to ongoing process of developing new fabrics mixtures, and can tell you that it is very fascinating. Let's melt into woven fabrics. The most popular: cotton. Cotton comes from plants of the same name. Its use as a fabric has a long history dating back to prehistoric times, and it remains the most common and widely used fabric today. Cotton is so versatile that it's used for all types of garments for men, women and children's clothing because it is soft, breathable and lightweight. It is also durable, so it's perfect for everyday wear and fine either with hand or machine wash. Can be easily dyed as most of the natural fiber fabrics. It's also inexpensive material. Linen, also known as flax fabric. Linen is one of the type of fabric from plants people value in hot and humid areas for its incredible breathability and coolness. When it comes to sewing, linen fabric is a fascinating material to work with, easy to handle and durable. It is popular, versatile and inexpensive, but you have to bear in mind that although beautiful in appearance, it gets creases easily. Wool. Wool is a natural fiber that comes from the fleece of a sheep, goat, llama or alpaca. It can be knitted or woven. Wool material covers a rich history dating as far as plant fibers were used. It works as a great isolator against cold and it's pretty durable. Used widely in overgarments like coats, but also tailored pieces like blazers, trousers and skirts. When knitted, it works perfectly as a cozy and warm jumper or sweater. Silk, a natural filament fiber produced by the silkworm in the construction of its cocoon. Most silk is collected from cultivated caterpillars and comes from Asia. It is one of the most celebrated fabrics, makes luxurious clothing, textile crafts and bed linens. It is lustrous, unfortunately fades easily, and it's more costly. It is used for lightweight garments that flows amazingly over the body, perfect for gowns, evening wear and lingerie. Satin, one of three fundamental types of textile, waves along with plain wave and twill. It's a woven type of fabric with the characteristic of being highly lustrous on one side and matte on the other. The word satin actually comes from zaytun, the Arabic name for the Chinese port Guangzhou, where this wave first originated over 2,000 years ago. It has luxury feel and aesthetic, a floaty drape, versatile and has smooth, lustrous surface. Satin is used for the same type of garment as silk, which is evening wear, sexy lingerie, bridal dresses, loungewear, also hats and ties. Twill. Along with satin and plain wave, twill is one of the three original types of waves used for textiles. Rather than denoting a certain type of fabric fiber, twill refers to a specific type of waving that results in a diagonal pattern. For contrast, both satin and plain waves have straight patterns. Fabrics have been woven in twill patterns for thousands of years, which makes it hard to determine where exactly this type of fabric originated. Twill is commonly associated with British culture, even though this type of fabric has been woven in other cultures for much longer. Twill fabrics, like denim, are woven in a warp and welt fashion, making it durable and weather-resistant. That is why twill fabric garments are commonly used in outdoor activities. Chiffon. This type of fabric is sheer,